Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Why are Golden Bachelorette fans raving over Pascal Ibgui? Although some Golden Bachelorette fans had some early red flags for Joan Vasso's suitor, Pascal Ibgui, now many are coming around. Undeniably, he has many quirks that make him a true character among Joan's men. While his dashing looks and expensive clothes are attractive, fans are seeing even more of the appealing suitor. Pascal Ibgui is a character. During the Golden Bachelorette episode 3, Joan Vasso's suitor Pascal Ibgui is starting to win some points with viewers. Although he had turned some people off with his focus on having plenty of money to whisk Joan away, he is starting to come back into good graces with fans. Originally, fans thought he might be too high maintenance with his expensive suits and eagerness to pawn off work on others. Likewise, others thought he was a little too smooth with the ladies for their liking. Jonathan even notes that some people are watchers and others are workers. He coined the phrase, gazers and grazers, to demonstrate how Pascal and others weren't the cooks of the bunch. However, when he goes on the one-on-one date with Joan, fans get a new perspective of Pascal. In the Golden Bachelorette episode 3, Joan Vassos gets to make a quick trip to Paris possible with a jet plane to Las Vegas. Although it wasn't home for Pascal Ibgui, it was a magical trip to leave their cares behind. It mimicked the idea that Pascal had the means to take Joan to Paris at the drop of a hat. While they had a great time in their casino getaway, the dinner was the opportunity for Pascal to let down his guard. Instead of the hoity-toity facade he normally displays, he broke away the mask to reveal he lived a different life before America. Likewise, he mentions that people often judge a book by its cover, and he has an entire story. Peeling back the layers, he admits his childhood was riddled with pain. Not only was there a lack of money, but he also talked about not having parents who showed affection or encouragement. Even though he had a rough start, he learned to give himself affirmations of hope for a good future. Furthermore, he has pulled himself up by his bootstraps to create the posh Chicago hair salon he has now. Not only did he pull on Joan's heartstrings, but he also helped Bachelor Nation fans understand how he became the man he is now. In the end, he received a rose after showing his heart on his Pretty Woman date. But the Golden Bachelorette fans are raving about more than Pascal Ibgui's heart. When Pascal and Joan were picking out their outfits for the evening affair, he revealed a hidden secret. As he took his shirt off, fans couldn't believe there was a six-pack beneath. So while Pascal may not be the man for cooking, cleaning, or tolerating snoring, there is more than initially meets the eye. Unmistakably, he is adventurous and spontaneous, which is thrilling for Joan. In the world of reality television, it's rare for someone to truly stand out amongst a sea of contestants, each vying for their moment in the spotlight. But every so often, a figure emerges who captivates the audience's heart in a unique and unforgettable way. On Asterisk, the Golden Bachelorette Asterisk, that figure has been Pascal Ibgui, a man whose charm, authenticity, and character have made him a fan favorite. But what exactly is it about Pascal that has fans raving? Let's take a deep dive into why Asterisk Golden Bachelorette Asterisk fans can't seem to get enough of this charismatic individual. #, the allure of authenticity. One of the first things that sets Pascal apart from the rest of the contestants is his undeniable authenticity. Reality TV can sometimes be criticized for casting individuals who seem to be playing roles rather than being themselves. From the moment Pascal stepped onto the screen, however, it was clear that he wasn't interested in putting on a facade. In an era where authenticity is highly valued but often rare, Pascal's ability to be his true self resonates with viewers. Whether it's the way he listens intently to the Golden Bachelorette, sharing his thoughts with a genuine kindness, or the warmth he exudes in even the simplest interactions, his presence feels real. Fans have noted that it's refreshing to see someone who isn't trying to perform, but is just comfortable being himself. For many, Pascal embodies the type of person they would want to meet in real life. Someone with a deep soul, a gentle demeanor, and a personality that seems to get better with every interaction. His authenticity isn't just skin deep. It permeates through every word and gesture. It's this down-to-earth quality that has viewers raving over him, making Pascal one of the most beloved contestants on the show. #### sophisticated charm. Pascal also brings a level of sophistication that is often rare in the realm of reality TV dating shows. He exudes a classic charm that seems to transcend generations. With his well-spoken nature, elegant demeanor, and sharp fashion sense, he captures attention without even trying. There's a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't need to be loud or overtly flamboyant to make a lasting impression. This sense of refinement is one of the reasons why fans are so drawn to Pascal. He's the kind of person who stands out not because of any superficial flash, but because of a deeper, more nuanced attractiveness. Fans often comment on how Pascal reminds them of a bygone era where men carried themselves with grace and dignity, an era that seems to have been lost in today's fast-paced world. His French accent adds another layer to his allure. It's not just the romanticized notion of the French accent that draws viewers in, but the way Pascal speaks with intention and thoughtfulness. Every word he says seems to carry weight, and his conversations always feel meaningful rather than superficial. It's this thoughtful communication style that has helped him stand out among other contestants who sometimes get caught up in the more playful aspects of the competition. ### emotional depth. Pascal's emotional intelligence is another key factor that has endeared him to *Golden Bachelorette* fans. In a show that often thrives on surface-level connections and fleeting emotions, Pascal has demonstrated an ability to tap into deeper emotional currents. Viewers appreciate how he is able to articulate his feelings with clarity and vulnerability, a quality that makes him feel both relatable and admirable. Throughout the season, Pascal has shown a willingness to open up about his past, his hopes, and his fears in ways that go beyond the typical soundbites. His vulnerability adds layers to his character, making him more than just a charming contestant. He becomes a fully realized person. Fans love how Pascal isn't afraid to talk about real issues, from his personal experiences to the struggles that come with finding love later in life. In one particularly memorable episode, Pascal shared a deeply personal story about loss and how it shaped him into the man he is today. Rather than use the moment to garner sympathy, Pascal spoke about his experience with a level of grace and introspection that moved both the Golden Bachelorette and the audience. It's moments like these that have fans rooting for him, not just because they want to see him succeed on the show, but because they genuinely believe he deserves happiness. ### a different kind of connection. What separates Pascal from many other contestants on the show is his approach to forming connections. While some of his fellow competitors may focus on grand gestures or playful banter, Pascal has consistently shown that he values deep, meaningful interactions. Whether it's through quiet conversations or heartfelt moments, he prioritizes emotional intimacy over the superficial aspects of dating.